Hello and welcome again to Caversham Central for this June update video. I can show you the stuff I've been up to over the course of the last few weeks. I've also invested in a new HD video camera, so hopefully the quality of the pictures will be a bit better, and this room actually can get quite dark, so I'm hopeful that you'll be able to see in a little bit more detail the stuff that I've been doing over the last few weeks. So not particularly exciting, but as you can see, there's been quite a lot of ballasting work been completed over this time, which has to be done, I guess. What I've also done is put in the trunking along the side of the track, and put in a couple of the dummy point motors as well. There you go, which you can hopefully see. And I've also completed the, I've put in the kind of line side grass and weeds and bushes and what have you. So you can see there, probably a little bit better. I actually, on YouTube, there was a video posted by Woodland Scenics which showed you how to get the best out of their products, and I had a look at that and found that really useful. So if any of you if you're not subscribed to Woodland Scenics, then it might not be a bad idea if you're doing scenic work. So I'm happy with the results there. And moving along, what I've also done is created a sort of scrapyard along the side as well. So let's just see. I mean, I've put in the concrete walls, which I think you can buy from, I think it's Ratio, and have, let's see, hopefully you can see that, put in place some of the barbed wire which I recently bought. I'm going to buy more of the barbed wire and carry that along the top of the wall all the way along. And then the cars are just really various vehicles which I've had, which no longer sort of represent the period I'm trying to model. So I've had a good go at them with hammers and secateurs and all kinds of stuff to smash them up a bit, and also used some scenic rust, which you can see here on this. I think it's an Anglia. Actually looks very impressive. So, and tyres and all the rest of it. I put in an old Bedford lorry as well. I think it's a Bedford anyway. There'll be a couple of other cars going in here too, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's the kind of thing that you often see along a line side, so that's really good. And then just moving along, I've finished this off with just placing, I think it's a Barkman, I don't know if it's a plate layers hut or whatever, but anyway, bit of graffiti on the side. This has been recycled from Caversham Central Mark 1, along with the obligatory network rail full transit there. So looking along the side here, if you look back down the lines, I think it looks very good. I'm really happy with how that's all coming together. I think that in my last update I probably hadn't quite finished the scenery over this side of the layout, but as you can see, that's now all been changed. I've again relocated a pillbox which was in Caversham Central Mark 1, and put down a load of static grass, which I think looks good, which leads me on to the next big project which I've been working on, which has been I suppose the fuel depot, which has taken a fair amount of time. I created the concrete area from the Woodland Scenics sort of plaster of Paris, and got that down and painted it with the concrete, again Woodland Scenics concrete paints, and yeah, some security fences put in as well, a few buildings, and starting to look, I think, really good. Along the side here, you can see I'm going to be putting the security fence, which will with the sort of chain link fence, which which you often see. So it'll be going along the side, and then the idea is that where this red pin is, we'll have the gates going over, which can obviously be opened and shut. And I'm fortunate enough to have one of the Hornby fuel unloading gantries. I'm currently bidding for another one on eBay, so fingers crossed I can get that, and I'll have two, which I think will look really good. So in addition to the work I've been doing on the layout, I've also made some new acquisitions, and I'd like to show you just a couple of those. The first of which, just hopefully coming into view any moment now, is the Bachmann Class 47 Haymarket, which is resplendent in its network southeast livery. I basically run Caversham Central with kind of modern, so I guess what, 1970-ish onwards, and this this I think is a lovely loco, and I know that it's been showcased by a couple of other layouts. I think Everard Junction certainly has got one, as has Glebe Road Junction. So really nice locomotive. If you haven't got one, then if you haven't got a Bachmann 47, then I'd say try and get one, because they're really smashing. In addition to that, and just coming into view on a different line, is Hornby's latest offering, which I've been waiting for ages, and I'm really pleased to have finally received it. Is their Class 60, which is offered in the DB Schenker new red livery, and this model has the running number, or the running name rather, the Spirit of Tom Kendall. I really like the Hornby Class 60s. I've got, I think probably, or this would be the 5th or possibly the 6th that I've got. Really good solid locomotives. They'll just pull really long rakes of wagons all day long without a grumble, really. So I'm really pleased to have got this one and got it to join the fleet. Additionally, I'll just move along the platform so you can see. Again, this is probably a little bit after the event, because a lot of people have already got these, but this is the Helgen DPU parcel service, which I've lightly weathered. You can probably see it's had a very light weathering there. And again, a really nice model. I suspect, although Helgen have, I think, produced it in 3 fairly old liveries, I'm aware that this was running into the 80s, and I think there's certainly one which is in a Royal Mail Parcels livery. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see that being offered fairly soon, and when that comes out, I'll buy one of those as well, because they're, I just think, a really good loco. So there's the new additions to the layout. As you can see, just zooming around, you can see all of the clutter and the mess. There's clearly loads and loads of work still to be done here. However, it is coming together. I'm really happy with the progress. I hope you've enjoyed the video update. I'll be posting another one as soon as I've got anything worthwhile telling you. In the meantime, thanks for checking in, and I will see you soon. Thanks.